Alrighty guys, good morning and welcome back to the GMG Truck Shop. So just got here and I think Hank's on his way in. So what we got is we got a rush order on a SEMA truck. We also got ourselves a very nice old GMC, basically Suburban basically. So we need to get fenders on it stuff, but that'll be a later project. But yeah, one of our buddies, he ends up he got the build done, you know, and got the engine done, wheels on, basically. Was able to get basically everything set up from the suspension and everything else setup-wise. But what he needs us to do is basically go through and paint the wheels, which he didn't have time to do, and also then paint the truck itself. So luckily we got the orders on what to do on that. And we're also going to work on test driving this truck probably later on today if the paint ends up drying, so we'll take a look at that. But yeah, should be lots of fun hopefully once the guys get here, so we'll see ya then. Oh, there's Hank. Howdy, Hank. Nice job by Hank on the parking job. Look at that, right on the thing. Even turn the wheels. Really do like these GMC trucks. I'm gonna have to end up getting me one at some point. Those things are pretty cool. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the GMC in the shop while we're waiting here. Should get that truck in a bit. Oh, good night. The screech is awful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this into the shop here real quick, and then we'll obviously be able to get the other truck in a little bit later. So pull forward, use that bandy backup cam. There we go. Alright, we got the GMC on the lift, so that's pretty good. The guy said he was going to be here at 8 sharp. It's about 8:10 now, so a little bit on the late side for him. Oh, wait, I see him coming. So yeah, he's in a rush to go ahead and get out to Las Vegas here. So he's already going to be heading out pretty soon. As soon as he gets this dropped off, and then one of his buddies is going to come and pick up the semi and the truck. Ooh, I like the build already. Yeah, look at that thing. That's going to be pretty cool. Alrighty, so he already had his Uber with him, and so he is out of here. But check this out. So standard interior for a Ram. Looks really, really good. Love these Ram interiors. Definitely very, very cool. Go ahead and back this thing up here. A little bit off the trailer. Yep, way off the trailer. There we go. Thing was kind of angled funny. That's interesting. Alrighty, well, let's get this thing into the shop, and we gotta do some painting here real quick. So let's get this thing in. We'll also take a look at it once we get it in here. See if it'll fit on a lift. Should. Yep, just barely. I'm gonna need to back it up just a tad. Right there should be good. Alrighty. See where these things end up going at. Alrighty, so take a look at the suspension on these things. Man, they put a ton of work in there. That is something else. Also, you got the drive shafts and everything right there. Wow. Good looking truck. Special bumpers and everything. They put a ton of work in this. We were hoping to get a special build done for SEMA as well, but that just didn't end up working just with the transfer to a different shop and stuff. So sent our monster truck, and we sent that one Ford build we did to the show, because one of the guys is going to pick that up anyways. But yeah, nice to be able to help out a buddy. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the paint options that he left us, and kind of left us to decide which one we wanted to go with. So let's take a look here. Alrighty, so he's already got the wheels on there that he wants. So we have main color, design color, and also rim color. So we can take a look at this. So basically, plenty of colors. So the design color, that's going to be for the suspension. So that'll be the easiest to get done here. So he did want something a little bit more on the crazy side. So that looks pretty crazy to me. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's see. Do it as a Hot Wheels. That would be pretty neat. Let's see, then you'd have the orange wheels to go with it. Yeah, the wheels won't come out the same because we've got to use a different paint for the wheels, so just so it doesn't fly off. So that's not going to quite match. We could do, is this a different orange? Nope, that's totally different there. Could do some yellows. Yeah, that's just all not going to quite work the way I would like it to. Look good, though. That actually would look pretty decent, all things considered. Let's see, get the chrome rims. Yeah, I don't like that. Polish, nope. New silver, that looks pretty decent, all things considered. Let's see here. What else do we got? We got the scarlet red that we could put under there. So I mean, ooh, well, here we go. We could do a do that red right there. Then we can go with the white underneath, and basically what we end up doing is the red, white, and blue theme all the way down. That looks really, really good. I do like that. That's pretty neat right there. A little bit too much red for my taste, though. Let's see, we got the bright green, which I really do enjoy. Let's see, we also got the like the faint lime green. We can go with a that lime green right there, darker green. Just kind of keep on going into the darker green. Army green, that looks pretty good, and then kind of that right there. I mean, that looks pretty cool as well. Let's see. I mean, we could go all the way with hot pink. I mean, that will make a statement, but I know my buddy would not like that at all, so we will skip that. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. We got like a pale blue. Ooh, ooh, I like that. Pale blue. I'm gonna go one more up. Ooh. Okay, I found what I want. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty cool color, and I know my buddy would appreciate that over the pink. That looks really good. Now we gotta go with underneath. The red would look decent. See, let's go with a brighter red down there. And nah. Think maybe like crimson red. I don't know. I'm just not digging that quite. Let's see, if we go with like a lighter silver, that might work. Ooh, the gunmetal would look good, but just it kind of blends in too much, and he really doesn't want that to bling out just a tad bit. The new silver. Oh, there we go. We could do different shades of blue, so just like having the light blue down there, we could even go with like a darker blue suspension underneath. Okay, I can dig that. I think that would work just a tad bit better underneath. Then the color for the wheels, that's to that would kind of match. Kind of need the wheels to pop just a tad bit though. And they're not really popping with any of those options. Let's see what a red would do. I like the red. I just don't know. There's something. And then those colors, we get the chrome finish, and I'm not really looking for chrome finish on these. Let's see. We got pearl white, gunmetal, blaze orange. Yeah, just don't dig that. Let me see here. We could go white. white. Okay. Yep, I can dig that. The pearl white. I can dig that look. That's a pretty decent look. Now, he did have a few options on what he could have done, so I love the technology we have on these tablets. Really cool program. But, so you can see right there, he could have actually snugged them in just a bit, but he ended up putting the spacers on there and putting them out, and man, those things look pretty good that way, I must say. So I think that was a good choice on his part to put the spacers on. That definitely looks really good. So, alrighty, we'll get this thing painted, and then we'll go for a test drive later on today. Should be fun. Alrighty, guys, so there we go. And I gotta say, this thing looks pretty good, all things considered. The dark blue with the lighter blue on the body makes a nice little two-tone almost. Then the wheels really do make it pop, especially with what I was kind of looking at when I thought about that is kind of the white-out LEDs in the back. Just kind of helps that tie together just a bit. And then just with all the other little LEDs and stuff, just kind of helps it tie together, at least it seems like to me. So, pretty cool. I definitely like it. Looks good. So head on out here. So while we went letting the paint dry, I was able to get this Silverado up onto the rocks there. It's kind of halfway on, halfway off there. Pretty funny. But yeah, thing looks pretty good up on the rocks. I like it. So kind of wanted a display truck right there, so that works out good. We got to do some more off-road builds in the future. Haven't really gotten any platforms yet to do so, but at some point we're going to get some more trucks. I know TLX wants to send us some new stuff for us to be able to work on and whatnot, so that's going to be coming up eventually, so that's going to be fun. Alrighty, let's hop into the truck here and let's take this thing for a test drive, because I'm very excited to see how this thing works. Alright, everything turns on. So let's back this thing up and see what he does. You can see with the drone cam there how well the suspension works. Pretty neat. Alright, so let's go on back here. So another thing that will be coming up at some point is later on down the road, I do want to work on a off-road track out back this way. So that's something that I'm going to get done eventually. Just apparently not yet, but that's something that's going to come. So let's take it on down here. But it's a very, very smooth truck. We'll see how it does through the bumps here. Very smooth suspension. I like it. Very, very cool. Yep, doesn't have a whole lot of get up and go power, but I think that's just fine, honestly. Man, this suspension is good, though. Got to find some bumps somewhere that really help show how this suspension works. Not sure where I'd find that at, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. Pull in here. Trying to think of where there's a good bumpy path and stuff around here to be able to take it to. Can't really think of one at the moment. So you go ahead and... yeah, that thing is really, really cool looking. I do like how it looks. Man, that's a good truck. Alright, I'm gonna go drive around real quick. Make sure we didn't get any paint with the wheels and stuff on calipers or anything. Make sure there's nothing wrong with the brakes, because unfortunately, can't be too careful. And if he ends up driving it around SEMA and stuff, we don't want him losing brakes or anything like that. I don't think we hit them at all, but you know what? Safety first, you know. And if that gives me a chance to test drive a SEMA Build, well, hey, I'm gonna test drive a SEMA Build. Nah, it's like he told me that I could drive around as much as I wanted to after we got it painted, so we're good. All good on that score. There's some big bumps back here because construction zone. I'm not really sure what the story is behind this place, but we're gonna find out. I think there's some pretty deep holes here, so let's see what the suspension does through some of this here real quick. Alright, got the drone out to show you this suspension, and look at that beautiful suspension work. Has some good suspension. Get you a side profile of it working. Yeah, that's some good suspension. Yeah, this is definitely a keeper. I definitely like it. So, yeah, my buddy definitely did a good job on this truck, that's for sure. But definitely like how that suspension really works really good. So, alright, we'll swing it on around. And we'll take this thing on back to the shop. So, I like it. So we'll also get it loaded back up on the truck. Should have the driver back here in a few, so that he can end up taking it. My buddy should already be on his flight out to Las Vegas, so this truck will meet him there. But yeah, definitely like this truck. Buddy did a really, really good job on it, especially with the suspension. So, alright, we'll get this thing loaded up, and we'll see when that truck driver comes along and picks it up. Alrighty guys, there is one thing we gotta do. We gotta put this thing on the actual rock here. Just see how it actually works and looks sitting on the rocks. Make sure you can back up here. Don't want to scratch the paint on this. Just pull this right on over here. And let's see how this thing looks on the rocks. I can't wait. One thing I do wish that he had on here was little steps, but you know what? What we got is what we got. Oh, this thing feels so good. Sweet. Yeah, that thing looks really, really, really good there. Yep, that's a cool truck. Alrighty, well, stop messing around and let's get this thing loaded up, ready to go. Alrighty guys, so went ahead and flipped the semi around real quick. Luckily that was pretty easy. We'll make sure we give the keys over to the driver when he gets here, but yeah, this thing's gonna be pretty cool. I think my buddy said that another truck's supposed to get picked up along the way, so just got this temporarily put to where it is. But yeah, this truck is pretty cool. I definitely liked it, so can't wait to see what you guys think of it at SEMA. Should be pretty cool. So, alrighty guys, gonna get my truck back up to where it's supposed to be here real quick. Took a little bit too long. I think I left it running too. That was dumb. Let's see anybody coming. Let's get this thing back on the rocks. And then I think that's basically it for today, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Get this thing up a little bit higher there. There we go. Perfect. Love this truck, man. This thing is so cool. Turned out really, really well. Alrighty guys, so there he goes. Heading off with the truck. So, as I said, you guys see it at SEMA. That's going to be pretty cool. Hey, don't hit the new truck, dude. Watch it. Bye-bye, guys.